100 years ago, people in Japan woke up to a world completely different than today's Japan. Let's find out what a day looked like in Japan 100 years ago. People are already on their way to work, rushing to catch the train or hop on their bicycle to avoid being late for school or work. Traffic begins to build up on the elevated highways as cars inch forward, their horns blaring. A sense of urgency and excitement fills the air as everyone is eager to start their day. It's morning in modern-day Tokyo. The sun is just beginning to rise over the city, casting its golden glow over the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets. In contrast, 100 years ago, the scene was painted with a completely different set of colors. Bicycles were also popular, especially among young people and the middle class. The more affluent members of society enjoyed horse-drawn carriages or rickshaws pulled by a man or sometimes a woman. Street cars were introduced in the late 19th century and were popular among the general public. But no matter where you shop, you're sure to appreciate the unique blend of tradition and modernity that makes this city so special. In today's Japan, people have a wide variety of options when it comes to dining out. 100 years ago, however, the dining scene in Japan was much different. Traditional Japanese dishes such as sushi and soba noodles were staples of the diet, but Western influences were also becoming more prevalent. Traditional arts such as kabuki theater and puppet shows were popular among the general population, as were festivals and events that celebrated local culture and religion. In today's Japan, the nightlife is just getting started. Traditional inns and tea houses were popular gathering places for travelers and businessmen, while small restaurants and noodle shops were frequented by the general public. However, the introduction of Western culture brought about new entertainment options such as bars and nightclubs. Despite the differences, the Japanese people's love of socializing and having fun remains constant. In today's Japan, many people choose to spend their evenings at home, relaxing with family or catching up on their favorite TV shows or video games. Oil lamps and candlelight provided a soft glow for evening activities, allowing people to connect with their families and loved ones. While modern conveniences have changed the way people spend their evenings, the Japanese people's appreciation for simplicity and tradition remains constant. And if you've got any thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time, and we'll see you next time. Whether it's a quiet night at home or a peaceful walk in the moonlight, there are endless ways to unwind and recharge in Tokyo. The city's public transportation system allows people to easily get home after a long day, ensuring that they can start fresh in the morning. We hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating ways in which daily life has changed over the past century. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the tranquil countryside, we've seen how tradition and modernity have come together to create the unique and captivating country that is Japan today. For those who live further outside the city, quieter forms of entertainment such as reading or stargazing may be more appealing. Whether it's a night out at the club or a quiet dinner with friends, the city of Tokyo offers endless possibilities for entertainment. The city is alive with activity as people of all ages hit the streets to eat, drink, and have fun. Young people might gather at izakayas, traditional Japanese pubs serving food and drinks, or visit one of the city's many nightclubs or karaoke bars. Families and couples may prefer to dine at one of the countless restaurants offering a wide variety of cuisines. Western influences were also beginning to make their way into Japanese entertainment, with movies and jazz music becoming popular among young people. Despite the differences between modern and traditional forms of entertainment, the Japanese people's love of fun and community remains constant. In today's Japan, convenience stores known as konbini are open 24 hours a day, providing people with easy access to snacks, drinks, and other essential items. Yatai, or food stalls, were a popular late-night snack option, offering a variety of cheap eats such as noodles and grilled meat. Izakayas, traditional Japanese pubs, were also popular, providing a cozy atmosphere to relax with friends over a few drinks. Despite the differences in the types of establishments open late at night, the Japanese people's love of food and socializing remains constant. Whether it's a quick stop at a convenience store or a late-night feast at a food stall, the city of Tokyo offers something for everyone to enjoy after dark. These stores are a ubiquitous sight across the city, offering a friendly face and a hot cup of coffee to weary travelers at any hour. For those looking for a more authentic Japanese experience, family-run shops and restaurants also remain popular, offering a chance to sample local specialties and interact with friendly locals. Whether it's a trip to the arcade or a night out at the club, the city of Tokyo has something for everyone to enjoy. Department stores and restaurants began to serve Western-style meals, although these were typically only eaten by the wealthy. For the general population, lunch options were more limited and often consisted of simple home-cooked meals. Street food was also less common, with most food vendors selling only basic items such as rice balls and grilled fish. Despite these differences, the love of good food remains constant and Japanese cuisine continues to evolve and adapt to the changing times. From traditional Japanese cuisine to international fare, there is something for everyone. Today, the city offers a wide range of entertainment options for people of all ages. From amusement parks and arcades to karaoke bars and clubs, there is something for everyone. The younger generation often enjoys hanging out at cafes or attending events and festivals that take place throughout the year. However, it's important to note that not everyone spends their evenings in the same way. Many people prefer to spend their free time at home with their families, while others choose to socialize or pursue their hobbies and interests. The fast-paced nature of modern life means that many people opt for quick and convenient meals during the day, such as bentos or instant noodles. However, there is also a growing trend toward healthier and more artisanal food options, such as fresh salads and sandwiches. They were often decorated with colorful lanterns and served as a festive means of transportation. For those looking to travel longer distances, there were several railway lines connecting Tokyo to nearby cities and towns. The first passenger railway in Japan had been established in 1872, but it wasn't until the early 20th century that rail travel became more widespread. Imagine the tranquility of a morning undisturbed by the cacophony of traffic. Today, the city is home to some of the largest and most impressive shopping centers in the world. Comprising both traditional Japanese brands and international names, these malls offer everything from clothing and electronics to home appliances and furniture. The Shibuya and Shinjuku districts are particularly famous for their vast shopping arcades and trendy fashion. But it wasn't always like this. Instead of towering skyscrapers, one would be greeted by quaint wooden houses with tiled roofs. Instead of massive shopping malls, the city was filled with small family-run businesses and street vendors selling their wares. The Ginza district was known for its high-end department stores and Western-style boutiques, while the Asakusa district was famous for its traditional crafts and souvenirs. Nakami Street, which runs through the Sensoji Temple, was particularly well known for its vibrant shopping scene. Although the specific goods available have changed over the years, the Nakami Street still retains much of its old-world charm and continues to attract tourists and locals alike. The streets are lined with shops and businesses that exude an old-world charm. In today's Tokyo, the morning rush hour is in full swing with commuters packed into trains and buses making their way to their destinations. The city's various modes of public transportation are working overtime to move people efficiently through the urban landscape. However, 100 years ago, the streets of Tokyo were a lot less crowded and a lot more tranquil. Horse-drawn carts clatter on the cobblestone roads, competing for space with pedestrians and the occasional bicycle. The air is filled with the sweet smell of fresh pastries wafting from a nearby bakery, mingling with the sound of a nearby rickshaw bell. It's a serene and picturesque setting that seems straight out of a bygone era. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the most amazing and informative content about Japan. In this video, we will take you back in time to the early 20th century and show you how a day in Japan looked 100 years ago. From the streets of Tokyo to the rice paddies of the countryside, we'll explore the fascinating ways in which daily life has changed over the past century. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the secrets of a bygone era. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our exciting new videos. Now let us go back to the early 20th century and experience a day in Japan 100 years ago. As the sun rises higher in the sky, the energy of the city begins to build. In those days, the main mode of transportation was on foot. The bustling streets of Tokyo come alive with the sights and sounds of commerce. A century ago, the shopping scene in Tokyo was a lot more local and traditional. Whether you're looking for the latest fashion trends or traditional Japanese crafts, Tokyo has something for everyone. The midday sun beats down on Tokyo as the city heats up. Outdoor markets and food stalls also remain popular, offering a wide range of affordable and tasty food. After the midday heat subsides, the city of Tokyo begins to stir once again. 100 years ago, entertainment was a lot more limited. As evening sets in, the city lights of Tokyo begin to twinkle, casting a magical glow over the metropolis. 100 years ago, the nightlife in Tokyo was a lot more subdued. As the night deepens, the streets of Tokyo come alive with a myriad of sounds, sights, and flavors. 100 years ago, nightlife was a lot different in Tokyo. As the night draws to a close, the streets of Tokyo gradually quiet down. 100 years ago, the end of the day meant a return to simpler times. And that's a wrap on our journey back in time to experience a day in Japan 100 years ago. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content about Japan.